Everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. And hey, Carol, first one in the building. How are you, sweetheart? Hey, KOK. uh, Danielle KOK saying, great job. We appreciate you already posting something in the box. Let me see. Saying, great job. We appreciate Hey, Cecilia Mack, how are you? Hey, Alicia. Hold on a minute. I had a message pop up and it blocked my view. Alicia said, good evening, everyone and mods. I made a few sales at the vendor event. I wanted to record, but the loud music was in the background. Got you. Hey, Alicia, on something like that, I mean, here I am trying to act like I know what to do, and you know I don't know how to edit. I would go ahead and do a video when you're out there and then do a voiceover. That way, even if the music was playing, you could just come back and do a voiceover of whatever it is you were showing. That's what I've seen people do. Now, I wouldn't have a clue how to do it, but anyway, just for future reference, make a video and then do a voiceover on it. Let me see. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? She said, hey, still classy and everyone. Hey, Sedona. Pooh Bear, how are you, darling? Never see you anymore or talk to you. I hope you're good. Miss B Baskets, retracted. Lord, all these things are popping up and I can't see. Hey, Rhonda, welcome in, sweetheart. Hey, Miss B Baskets. Designs by Alfreda. Hello, baby, and welcome. Anita Pearson. Good evening, still classy and everyone. Hello, Anita. Peggy said, hey, still classy and everyone. Thank you for the hearts, darling. Tawana Cobb, hello from Vancouver. Hello, hello, and welcome. Let me see. My things are moving too quick. I'm losing y'all. Let me see. Where did I end up? Okay. Hey, Sandra Richardson. Dina, hey. Miss B Basket said hello again. Cheryl said good evening on all. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? Alicia said, okay, I'll have to try it as I've never done a voiceover. Me either, baby. But I know it can be done. So, hey, Patrice, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Pamela. And welcome in, darling. Chef T, hey. Chantel said hello, hello. Pooh said, I'm doing okay, mama. I'm glad to hear it, darling. Hey, Maria, thank you for the hearts, baby. One Bon B, hey, baby. Miss B says hello, still classy and everyone. Hello. Claudette says hello to all from Mississippi. Well, hello, Claudette. Welcome. Essie said, love your work. Always a hit. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Dorothy said, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Let me see. Nicole, hey, baby. Hey, Dyrus. Maria said, hey, everyone. Hey, Crafty Leo. How are you, gorgeous? Brenda Huckleby, welcome in, beautiful. Brenda said, hey, KOK. Olympia said, good evening, still classy and everyone. Good evening and welcome in. There's my gorgeous baby. Hey, Lisa Bell. Jody said, hello, everyone. Hello and welcome, Jody. Nicole said, hey, still classy and all basket makers. Shawnee said, hey, y'all. Hey, I'm finally in on time. I'm so glad, Shawnee. Dorothy said, hey, Claudette from Mississippi. I'm in Mississippi, too. I mean, look at there. Hey, Angela, how are you doing, darling? So gorgeous. I'm so gorgeous. I'm so jealous of your views, Angela. Just kidding. I'm so happy for you. Girl, you got the most beautiful view outside your door. Woo! It's like being on vacation every day looking at that water. I'd be out there every night if the mosquitoes weren't eating me up. Lisa said, reminder, please be sure to give a thumbs up. Yes, y'all please make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button when you pop in. I'd really appreciate it. Hey, Sean, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the hearts. Let me see. I see 91 watching so far. I can't see the likes, but I'm hoping y'all are taking a second to click it and give me a like as you pop in the door. Alicia said, please don't forget to ring the classy doorbell, also known as the thumbs up. Yes, y'all please hit that thumbs up for me. Sandra said, hey, still classy and everyone. Those gifts are looking beautiful. Well, thank you, baby. Those are the ones from last week that I showed, but I wanted to show you the other wrapping paper here in just a second. not wrapping paper, but cello wrap. Brenda said, hey, Chef T Designs. Pooh said, Mama Sean, giving you kisses. And y'all are gone. So hold on, let me scroll back down. Doo-doo. God, why does that do that? It seems like it only does that with me and Sean. I don't get it. Let me see. Dawn, hello from Baltimore. Hey, Dawn from Baltimore, welcome in. S. Marie said, hey, still classy in chat, driving from the birthday party, but I'm listening. You drive safe, baby. I hope the birthday party was a hit. KOK said, hey, Brenda. Anita said, hey, Sean. Brenda said, hey, Elisa. Essie said, we all appreciate you. Thank you so much, baby. I really appreciate that. Catherine said, hey, classy and everyone. Hey, Catherine. Patrice says, Claudette, I'm here visiting in Mississippi. Wow, Mississippi is the thing tonight, y'all. Mississippi is where it's happening at today. Let me see. Brenda said, hey, Lisa, Never in a Million voiceovers are easy. Yeah, for you, Never in a Million. You're going to do a tutorial on doing a voiceover, Never in a Million. There you go. Go on and do a tutorial. Let me see. Never in a Million says, hey, everyone, and welcome in, baby. Lisa said, hey, Miss Brenda. Monique said, hey, still classy and everyone. Hey, Monique, thank you for the hearts, darling. Loretta said, hello, all. Good evening. Hello, Loretta, and welcome in. Sean said, hey, Winnie Pooh, my baby. Alicia said, hey, Brenda, with a smile. Anita saying, hey, Brenda. King Gift Baskets, hey, darling, welcome in. Hey, Terry, how are you, baby? Rosetta, blessed Saturday class and everyone. Thank you, baby, and thank you for the hearts. Betty Dindy, hey, darling, welcome, welcome. She said, happy basket and basket makers, happy Saturday. Angela said, thank you, classy. Oh, honey, you are so welcome. I know you enjoy it. Catherine says, wow, beautiful concepts, classy. Thank you, darling. So easy. If you didn't see the live last week, go back and watch it. Y'all, it takes 30 seconds to put these together. You can't see the bedroom slippers in the back, but those have bedroom slippers in them in the back. Let me see. Hey, Jonna, how are you, baby? Welcome in, sweetheart. Dara said, hey, Brenda. Let me see here. Sean saying, hey to Pamela. Margaret saying, KOK, my friend. Hey, Margaret, I didn't even see you come in. How are you, baby? Brenda saying, hey to Gloria. Pooh said, my mamas, I will always love y'all forever. And we love you right back, honey. We love you right back. Sedona said, we have 100. Well, I'm looking, I see 111 watching. And she said, we only have 57 likes. Let's get them up a little bit, y'all. Hey, Mama Showers. How are you, baby? Welcome, welcome. Brenda says, retracted. Lisa said, hey, Donuts Craft Shop. If I missed Donuts Craft Shop, hello. I don't know. I think I have my settings on live chat. I don't know how I'm missing some comments, but I must be. Let me see. Hello, still classy and all viewers. Happy Saturday, Princess J said. Good, thank you. I'm so glad. Let me see. Everybody's saying, hey. Never in a Million says, just laughing at LBE's last video where she shouted out classy and said, everyone is always in attendance. She didn't lie. Love our basket family. Aw, thank y'all. And I love y'all right back. And I did see that. And I appreciate LBE so much for the shout out. That was so sweet of her. I really, really appreciate that. That's just how we're supposed to support each other. And I really, really did appreciate it. Thank you, Pooh Bear. Thank you, Lisa. Hey, still classy and everyone. Hello, all occasion gifts. How are you? King Smith is saying hey to Sean. Brenda saying hey to Never in a Million. Sean saying Pooh, Unique Creations. We will love you forever. Absolutely. Shamika said, hey, still classy. Hey, baby, how are you? Lisa said, hey, Mika. Brenda said, hey, Shamika. Hey, Miss V, how you doing, baby? Hey, still classy in chat. Y'all need to go check out Miss V Designs for You, too. She was doing sublimation a little while ago. I was on her live. She's doing some pretty stuff over there. Y'all make sure y'all check her out as well. King's Gift Basket says, hey, never in a million. Hey, Shamika, how are you, baby? Welcome, welcome. Brenda said, hey, Mama Showers. Hey, Laura Melvin, how are you, baby? I ain't spoke to you in a minute, too. Hope you're doing good, honey. Lisa said, hey, Miss V. Lady J said, hey, still classy. Hey, Lady J, welcome in. Sean is saying, hey, and Sharika Hendricks is saying, hey, still classy. Hey, baby. Margaret is saying, I got Happy Mail today from KOK. Video coming soon. Can't wait. Nothing like Happy Mail. I'm telling you. I'm going to win a contest here soon and get me some. I be trying. I put in every number in the book and when in KOK's giveaway. I think she just be looking over my number because I start from the first and go all the way down. I'm just kidding. We be skipping all around them numbers. Let me see. Lisa said, hey, Laura and Lady J. Never me said, hey, Brenda. Hey, everybody. Dorian said, hey, Dorian, welcome in. Boy, everybody's saying everybody, hey, 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 hey. Hey, Lisa from Nellie. And hey, Lisa from Sharika. Jeanette says, hey, at Lisa Bell. So y'all welcome in. I'm so glad to have y'all and that y'all take the time to pop in on your Saturdays with me. I truly appreciate it. Hey, Rachel, welcome in, baby doll. Sharon said, hey, y'all. Hey, Sharon. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all pop in if you don't mind. Not sure where we're at now, but I'm seeing 119 in here. Y'all know I got to keep asking that till I get me to 100, y'all. I'm seeing 79. So we got a little bit to go here now. Marcia said, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Marcia. How are you? Margaret said, I set up at a farmer's market today and didn't sell a cotton picking thing. I guess it's still too early for Christmas shopping, but I sold 25 ornaments on Marketplace. Hey, Marketplace is as long as you sell. At a farmer's market and didn't sell anything. My goodness, Margaret. But thank goodness for the Marketplace sales. 25 ornaments ain't that's not a small amount. That's awesome. And they're buying ornaments already in October. That's fabulous. That's a good sign. Brenda said, hey, Rachel. Lisa said, hey, Lasagna. Did I miss Lasagna? Lord have mercy. I'm saying hey to so many people I don't remember who I've spoken to. Let me see. I know LBE was supposed to be at some catering event tonight, I think. I don't know if she'll pop in or not. Excuse me, y'all. That's awesome. Margaret Sharika said, gifts of love said, hey, Lisa. Jeanette said, I sold out of my candy and caramel apples today, y'all. Look at you, Jeanette. I'm going to have to learn how to make some candy apples. I made one once, I think, 100 years ago. I need to go back and do it. I saw Shanton do a tutorial on making some candy apples too. I think I'm going to have to teach the girls how to do that. I think we're going to have to add some candy apples when we do our street sales. I think we're going to have to figure that one out. How expensive are apples? I don't even buy apples. The girls don't eat them. I can only imagine how expensive they are these days. Let me see. Never Mind said, Jeanette, that's awesome. Turban Girl says, peace, Miss Classy, and the class, hey, baby, how are you? Welcome in. Let me see. I'm trying to get through all the hellos here. Sean says, Jeanette, you rock that, sis. Inbox me. Never in a Million says, Sean did a start to finish video. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And I'm going to have to try it out. Pooh said, hey, Mama Gina. Philonda, hey, Philonda. I had seen your live and Felicia's live, or Felicia's video, y'all's video start right before my live. And I was trying to watch both of them and I didn't get a chance to finish. I'm going to have to go back and see your video where you had posted what you've been up to. Jeanette said, yes, please make some for your street. Yes, I am going to do that, Jeanette. I am going to. Let me see. Gina said, hey, Lisa Bell. But anyway, guys, y'all know these are the gifts that I made. Oh, God, I can just... Excuse me, y'all. Congratulations on the apple sales. Hey, everybody. It's Designs for You said. Philonda said, hello, Lisa Bell. I can feel a sneezing attack coming on. I might have to walk out the room. Okay, let me see. Okay, my sister Jeanette said, hey, still classy in chat. Hey, Amanda, never in a million said, Falana. She does always rock never in a million. Yes, she does. Buku, and I don't remember saying hey to Buku Baskets either. Oh, yes. Did I say Candace? Lord have mercy. Y'all, if I miss y'all, I am sorry. I'm talking so fast and trying to hold in my sneezes that I can't remember what I'm saying. Tamika said, hey, still classy in chat. Hey, baby, welcome. Falana said, thank you at Never in a Million. KOK said, Margaret, you got your package early. Lisa said, hey, Amanda. All right, let me take a swallow of my coffee, y'all. Tabitha says, hey, still classy. Hey, baby. Jeanette said, yeah. Yay, Jeanette. Congratulations, Gifts of Love said. Just crafting around said, hello, still classy, and everyone in chat. Hello, baby. Welcome in. What's the size of the cupcake boxes? That Danielle posted them. It should be the very first comment in the chat. Danielle, are you still at the kitchen table? I don't think so. I'll have her add them again. No, I don't think she added those. She added the flat concepts, the treat boxes. Hold on a minute. I need to sneeze anyway, y'all. Danielle, add the boxes from last week, please. And go ahead and add the other ones too again. Just put them together so they have them both. God. I'm sorry, y'all. She had stepped out, so I had to tell her. She's going to post both of them again. Bourbon bubblegum. Hey, baby doll, welcome in. I know I'm probably missing some of y'all. Let me see. Bourbon said, welcome to Still Classy's world. City Y'all don't start. City Trends Ultimate VIP. Very impressive purchase. She's too classy, too savvy, and never pays full price. That's exactly right. At least you're not saying what Sean and somebody else said about me the other day when they were talking about City Trends. You're being very kind. Yeah, City Trends has been good to me for sure. Let me see. All right, Danielle posted in the bakery boxes right there, y'all. Is it? I hope that's a clickable link. I thought it had to be a color. She's a mod, so it should be. But that is the ones I'm going to show you in a second. The ones, bakery boxes. Perfect for homemade cookies. Okay, I don't think that one's... Danielle, is that the one from last week or the small boxes? Make sure you put both of them in there, Danielle. Lord, I done touched the thing and I don't even know where I went now. Ugh. Lord. I'm trying to get back down to y'all. I don't know. I'm sneezing more tonight than I have in forever, y'all. Let me see. I don't know where I left off at. Oh, God, I think I went way up too far. I'm going to have to start down here at the bottom. Tabitha says hello. Let me see. Gives a love. Congratulations. I've already started that. Okay, I'm seeing Danielle's post. Pooh said, I got the cupcake boxes finally. That was 50% off at Hobby Lobby. The little square 6x6 ones, is that what you're talking about? They're always 50% off. Crafty, thank you, baby. Nellie said, hey, Sean. Pooh said, hey, Nellie. All right, and there's the cupcake boxes right there that she posted. Right after Pooh's comment and right before Lisa Bell's. Sean says, Bourbon Barbecue. Hey, Madam Secretary. The grandkids are mad because I didn't have any leftovers. Oh, I bet. You better make some more. Now, that's almost cruel, Jeanette. To make some daggone candy apples and not have enough for your grands. You got to do better. Hey, Tasha, welcome in, baby. Bourbon says, Crafty Leo. Lisa said, hey, Tasha. Who said, I don't know what size, Mama. I was just happy to find them finally. Okay, baby. Auntie's Gibson More Pam says, hello, Bourbon. Anyway, y'all, have we reached our 100 yet? I'm trying. Oh, we're at 106. All right. We got 146 in here and we're at 106. So we're at 150 now. Come on, y'all. Let's get the likes to match the watching. But the reason why I'm showing these again, well, first of all, I went ahead and put bows on them. You know, I didn't have bows on all of them last time. But I did get in my gold dot wrapping, cello wrap. And y'all, it's pretty, but I was a little disappointed. I actually thought for some reason it was going to be the glittery, shimmery gold dots. And it's just a gold coloring. Let me get the roll. If you can see right here, see how well my white dots are showing up? I wrapped that, my gold concept in the gold dot. You see that? No, I wasn't impressed. I thought they were going to have that shimmer, the dots that are kind of shimmery. When I think of gold, that's what I think of. Kind of y'all know what I'm talking about. Kind of a textured gold where it would shimmer, and it just does not. It doesn't bounce off the paper at me at all. And that darn roll was $15 and something during Amazon Prime. So I was a little disappointed that it didn't have the shimmer to it, that it's just a gold color. See that? It's just a gold color. There's no shimmer or anything. It's just kind of a gold coloring. So I'm going to have to keep looking till I find what I'm looking for, because I know I have seen like the treat boxes, and I mean the little treat bags, the small ones. I know I've seen some of them before that had the real glittery glitter dots on them. And I guess that's what it ain't no I guess. That's exactly what I was expecting this paper to be. I expected it to have a little more shimmer to it, and it just doesn't. It's just the color, I guess, is saying that it's a gold color, but I needed it to have a little bit more ump to it. Let me see. Trying to see if y'all are just talking or if I am missing a comment. Watching, please like our City Trends VIP video. Thank you. Thank you, Bourbon. KOK says, hey, Crafty Leo, Mama T, didn't see you. Let me see. Hey, sis, Miss Pineapple. No, it doesn't look as good. No, it doesn't, Robbie. I was really, really disappointed, to be honest. Thank you, Miss Classy, for letting us see. Now I know not to bite. It is pretty, Robbie, but it's just not what I was expecting. KOK, I'm over here trying to take these braids out before they turn into locks. That is never fun. Sean, I'm still working on some baskets, Nellie said. Hey, Pooh, I enjoyed the birthday song. Never in a Million said Amazon has pretty gold star cello. Now, Never in a Million is the gold star. Does it have kind of a shimmer to the star? You know what I mean? A glitteriness to it. Okay. Never in a Million said, hey, Sean, inspiration gifts and more. Sean, you have me making candy apples. Yeah, they're going to have me making them too. Belinda, I just subbed to your channel. Thank you, Maria. KOK said, still classy. You won a contest. Remember your beautiful gift? Yeah, I know. I won another one. KOK, that's my only contest I've ever won. It's time for me to win another one. And I still have them sitting over here. You know I'm never going to ever use it, even though I need to get off of that kind of stuff. I have them sitting right over here. I refuse to even put them in a gift basket. Y'all, I have got to quit sneezing. But I'm thinking if I kept drinking, I would drown myself out of sneezing, but it ain't working. But yeah, I've still got our Bath and Body Works over here, KOK. But I'm ready for another contest win. That was too long ago. I want to be like S. Marie. I want to win every time I enter something. That girl. S. Marie knows she going to win. If S. Marie's name is in something, you might as well hang it up. S. Marie is going to win. That's how I want to be. Let me see. Estella. Hey, Estella, welcome in. Donna said, hey, Classy. Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hey, Donna, and welcome in. Elevated Living. Hello, welcome in. Bourbon said, Estella, it's good to see you. Ashant said, LOL, don't blame me, Angela. You helped me start making them. Now I kind of like it. I got to get some flavors. Honey, I'm just going to stick with the red, whatever that red flavor is. Brenda said, hi, 522 Elegant Lane. I didn't see her come in either. Did I speak to her? Jeez Louise, I'm missing everybody. Carol said, tell Danielle we love her for all she does and all her help. Oh, she knows it. And I'm going to have her show y'all tonight. The little flat boxes again. S. Marie did some gorgeous concepts today using these little flat boxes that I'm showing tonight. And she put some toboggans and gloves in them. But she had some trouble folding them up. So, Danielle already did a tutorial once before. So for anybody that might be wanting to get these little flat boxes, I'm going to let her at the end do another little quick tutorial showing everybody how to fold these boxes, because y'all really liked it when she showed y'all last time. So this will be for the newbies that don't know how to do it. In case they're wanting to order it, they can rewind it back and watch Danielle show how to fold them. Never in a Million said, I used the gold star on that cruising to 1K short for all things with a K. If you like that look, Classy, I'll send you some. Oh, look at you. Never in a Million is trying to send me some happy mail. Girl, you're too sweet. I'll have to go back and look at that. But if it shows up and it's glittery, I know I'll love it. I just really was thinking that this gold was just going to really glitter. And there's no glitter to it. It's a matte gold color. Hello, Still Classy in chat. Love you all. Hey, Andrea. Love you right back, baby. Screaming, hey, Auntie. Hey, Chosen. Welcome in, baby. Good evening, my basket family. Cheryl said, good evening, Cheryl. Crafty Leo, I took my braids down this morning. So glad I'm finished. My arms get so tired. KOK, don't I know it, girl. Doing these two girls' hair. Y'all, Danielle's got, when I tell y'all a head full of hair, y'all just cannot imagine. Cheryl said, I did my first vendor event today. How did you do, Cheryl? Auntie Chosen is speaking to you, Sean. Chosen, you at work, KOK says. Can we send Danielle a cash app for all that she does? Oh, you are so sweet, Sadonna. No, you don't have to. I spoiled that baby. You can trust and believe. But that is so sweet of you. Alicia says, Marie, I watched your video and your flat concepts are beautiful. Yes, weren't they pretty, Alicia? They were so, so, so pretty. So y'all make sure if y'all didn't see her live today, go on over to S. Marie and look at those flats she did with some toboggans, little kids toboggans and gloves and little slippers and stuff. I can't even remember, but she did a great job. How did it go, Cheryl? Gina wants to know. Hey, Arnetta. How are you, baby? Welcome in. Never in a Million says, what you say, KOK? I tried unbraiding my hair. Never in a Million try unbraiding her hair while she laying down. Cheryl said, was nervous, but I sold 5 baskets. I'm super excited now. Look at you. That is awesome. In between holidays like this. You go, girl. Maria said, hey, Gina. Shunt retracted. Dun. Let me see, KOK. I'm off, had to open, working 7 to 4:30 today and tomorrow. I think Margaret says, just got an order for $100 order for a pastor and first lady. Good job, Margaret. Is she going to get one of them purses, Margaret? She going to get a purse? Sean said, y'all going to see me commenting a lot because I'm trying to stay awake. This new medicine make me sleepy. Well, baby, you keep right on commenting. And if you have to fall asleep, I understand, honey. KOK said, enjoy your evening. You deserve. Because you don't like doing these flats anyway, Sean. You said they don't do well for you. And that's what I'm showing tonight. Because they did well for me last year. So any of y'all that already saw that last year, you're going to know what I'm showing. But these are what I've been working on. So this is what I'm showing on my live this week. And I know I've got some newbies that weren't on last year. So, I know they probably haven't seen them unless they've ever went back and looked at my past lives. Let me see. I got 165 watching and 124 likes, y'all. Can we get about 50 more likes in there, please? And thank you. Let me see. Healing prayers to you, Sean. Crafty Leo said, congratulations, Miss Margaret. Congratulations. Yes, Margaret, that is awesome. I'm very proud of all you ladies for being on the ball, making all the beautiful concepts. I'm probably the only one that hasn't started, but not. Catherine, what are you waiting on, baby? Don't wait till it's the holiday and then you don't have no time to spend with your family. I know that y'all can get them made up and stuff, but the whole point of trying to get stuff made up early is so around the holidays we can spend time with our family, y'all. Don't wait till the last minute. Rochelle said, hey, everyone, glad to be here to see more of your great concepts. This is my second live in a row. Well, I am so happy to hear that, Rochelle. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I missed Amanda 614. I'm seeing people say hey to her. Y'all, I'm missing y'all coming in. Please know it's not intentional. Sharon, I'll look and post a link when I find it. Never in a million said. Sean said, I don't like doing them, but that don't mean they won't sell. So I'm staying in the know. There you go. Margaret said, yes, ma'am. First lady is going to get a black crocodile print. Ooh, she going to love it. A leopard print silky robe. House slippers with rhinestones, a rose bear, and Bath and Body Works. That is one blessed first lady right there. Oh my goodness. Hey Claudia, how you doing, baby doll? Welcome, welcome. The setup looks so beautiful. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. Cheryl said I was also offered a shelf for my gifts in a flower shop. She tries to help small businesses out. Won't he do it? All day, every day. KOK said, hey, Claudia. Robbie said, how is Miss Gail? I still keep her lifted up in prayer. Does anybody know? I heard she went home. I heard she did go home and is recovering. Were y'all able to get some of those candles from Dollar Plus Tree? No, I have not seen them, Chosen. And I went looking like I need more candles. But I did go looking for the little plaid ones that you showed. They're not in mine, or else they're gone already. Bourbon is saying hey to Claudia. Claudia said, hey, KOK. Never me said, I remember last year, Still Classy, saying someone bought their mama's a flat box. You were shocked. Yep. People shock me every time I go out. Believe me. Alicia said, I have enough ladies' gifts. I'm working on men's. All right, there you go. I can't wait to see some of them, Alicia. Yes, Cheryl, he'll do it. That's a blessing. Let me see. I'll post a picture when it's completed, Margaret said. I know it's going to be gorgeous. Let me see, y'all. I'm trying to skip on past everybody that's just saying hey to each other. Carol said, had a bad day today. Went to a friend's house to help her. Found her in a terrible condition. Called the ambulance, and when we got to the hospital, told us and her she eat up with. Oh no, Carol, I'm so sorry. That is so horrible, Lord. We will lift your friend up in prayer. I am so sorry, baby. Oh, that's so sad. Hey, Taylor Maid, welcome in, baby. She said, hey, everyone in the chat. Estella said they have some new gift sets for girls in a unicorn pouch. It has lotions, body wash, and a loofah. Okay, see, I haven't been going out. I did go and look to see if they had the candles because I wanted to see them. Everybody that showed them has kind of been up on them really close. I want somebody to put them in their hand. I want to see what those candles look like, Chosen. Unless you did something when you got home and I've missed it. But I want to see what they really look like. Felicia showed it. She was kind of up close. You showed it kind of up close. I didn't see. I don't know what size is it. What is it in a container? Is it in a bag, in a box? What does the candle look like? Y'all show us a little bit better what the candle looks like. I saw the packaging, but I couldn't make out what the actual candle looked like. Philly Gift Goddess shared a small update on Gail in her last video. Okay, I'll go and check that out. Catherine says, yeah, I got some obstacles trying to get in the way. I guess part of life is that it's coming at me all at one time. But going to keep it. Honey, Catherine, we all do, baby. We need to definitely, when I say we need to keep each other lifted in prayer, That's an understatement for sure. We don't know what each other is going through. And there is a lot of people going through a lot. And there's a lot of people that don't share it. And you would never know. As happy and go lucky as everybody seems to be, we have no idea what some people are truly dealing with on a daily basis. So don't let the happy face and the giggles fool you. Some people are really in need of prayer for sure. That's why we have to just pray, guys, to just that we're praying in the gap of what we don't even know what we're praying for and who we're praying for. We have to sometimes pray just anonymously for whoever needs it and lift it up and let God know that in our hearts we're praying for everyone that doesn't let us know what's wrong, because there is a lot that y'all just don't know, so just lift each other up in prayer. And Carol, I am so sorry about that. And Catherine, we will definitely lift you in prayer as well. Robbie said that is a blessing that she went home. Yes, it really is. Let me see. Gina says never in a million. She's laughing. Alicia said, oh, the candles that Chosen showed on her video. They are not here yet at the Dollar Tree in my town. The boxes are fire. Oh, it's a box. See, I couldn't tell. But I went looking. But I still want to see what size are they, I want to see them in your hand and stuff. So I really know what I'm looking for. Hopefully I don't miss out on Christmas, because if I do, that means I'm going to have to go hard for Valentine's Day for real. Well, we're praying that you don't have to miss Christmas, baby. We are praying that you can get out and you will be in good health and able to get out there and sell. As Marie says, sending prayers. Yes, we all are. King's Gift Basket says, hey, Claw and Crafty Leo. Never in a million said, amen. Always pray in the gap. Yes, well said, Classy. Absolutely, darling. Miss V Design for You says, yes, praying. Crafty Leo said, hey, Miss Gloria. Okay. So I think I've caught up with y'all's comments. Let me see. I got to take me another swallow, y'all. I'm seeing 172 watching and 136 likes. If y'all can, I would really appreciate if y'all would take the time to reach over and click that button. The thumbs up or the 3 dots at the top of your page, or whatever it is that y'all have to do to click that like button. Hold on. All right, y'all. So anyway, that was why I wanted y'all to still see these, because like I said, I'm not telling you not to buy the polka dot gold. It is pretty, but it is definitely not what I thought it would be. It is a gold, as you see, but there's no shine or flicker or nothing. Not that there was on the white either, but that white still pops. It pops. And the gold, it's gold, and y'all know I love my gold, so I will definitely use it. But if anybody comes across any gold dot paper as well, and I have no problem with it being stars either, like Never in a Million was talking about. But if y'all come across any that have like the really pretty textured glitter dots, I don't want the kind that's going to just fall off and glitter be everywhere. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Just a little shimmer. Let's see. Charlie, hey Charlie, welcome in, baby. Estella says, yes, Shant, the unicorn pouch gift set is at Dollar Tree. Amen. Yes, my BFF lost her mom as part of the gift basket community. My heart goes out to her and her family. Yes, and y'all keep Kimberly Showers up in prayer too. Her best friend passed away of 40-something years. So she is definitely struggling with the loss of her best friend. So keep Kimberly Showers in your prayers as well. That's what I'm saying, y'all. There's a lot of hurting going on, a lot of sickness and disease and things going on, amongst our people. We have to keep each other lifted. Hope said in the bushes. All right, baby. Thank you. Alicia said that is pretty. It is pretty, but and like I said, I will use it. But Gina said just subscribed. Thank you, baby doll. Embellished by Belle said hello, everybody. Hello, Belle. How are you, baby? Still beautiful. It is pretty. It is, but I'm saying I want some shimmer. So if y'all run across any that pops out at you and it's got that pretty shimmer, let me know about it. Yes, ma'am, I might buy it, but it just doesn't pop. Yeah, it doesn't. I like the white better. I definitely like the white better. LBE had told me about a set of what is the other one? I don't even know what the other one was. I might not have brought them all out. But there's a multi-pack. And I don't know if it's blue or what. I can't even see over there in my corner right now. But this red was one that was in the pack that she had told me about. They're sold out now because I was going to get me another pack during Amazon Prime and they were out. But this red polka dot's pretty. That red shows up pretty good. So they do have the red, they have blue, they have all colors. But I was just expecting a little more from the gold, than what I got. But I will definitely still use it. I just wish it had more of a pop to it. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say on that. Now back to our little flat concepts. Y'all know, now last year, y'all know I made a ton of these with the candies. And I did use a lot of chocolates and stuff like that. I'm not doing that anymore, y'all. Y'all know the battle we have with chocolate. I did sell all of my chocolates. I mean, they went faster than anything. So thank goodness for that. They did go quick, so I didn't have to sit and worry about them. But I'm not going to do definitely not as many chocolates this time. I had one flat left over. Where did I put it at? That I had put out last year. And I wanted to show you what happens to it. And I had put it in the car the minute that I saw it start sinking in because I knew the heat had gotten to it. And I was going to exchange it out, and I just never did. So it's still sitting here together and got put in a box. So, but this was one of my flats from last year. Y'all probably remember it. But I had a little space here. So instead of adding my little mini roses, I added a couple of these little lindle things or whatever. And if you can see, I don't even know if you can, but it's sunk down in the middle. It melted. It went down in the middle. I don't know if the camera is showing it, but in person you can tell. So I knew then that chocolate, and the temperature was not even to the point that it should have melted. Okay. So be really, really, really careful about putting anything that can melt in your baskets. And y'all, I just X'd out of my live altogether, so I got to come back in. Okay, hold on. But anyway, but that is what I'm showing you. I've already showed y'all these. This is what made me pull out my boxes when I went to City Trends. And they had the I might have to put the white thing up over here to make it where the gifts are showing up better than the background, but we'll see how that works. I've got it over here if I need to. But remember the little City Trends wallet and watch set? That's what made me pull out these boxes again. Because I said, well, they only had one of these, but I can make up some myself. They're not going to look like this, but I can make up some little flats. And I did, remember? So that was me putting the wallet and a pair of glasses in one of the flats. And I like it. So there's just no reason that we can't make up our own little flats, just like what we see in the store, and get our money back. And that was one using the pink heart. Then these were the wallets that we got 50 cents. And these glasses I got from Dollar General that went out of business on my side of town. So those are just perfect little concepts that you can make. Let me see. Carol said, our life can change in a minute. It pays to be ready in a season and out of season. God's name can be called anytime. I cannot walk without Jesus on. Absolutely. Our friends become like family. Keep both Gloria and Kim in my prayers. Yes, yes. So true, Crafty Granny. Yes, yes, she's right. I mean, and now with all the shutdowns, y'all, my stepdaughter, she worked for the CDC and has been there for years. She just got fired. She was told last night, dude, don't let me, I'm not going to get into the politics thing, and I'm going to have to get off of it really quick or I will. But anyway, they ended up firing her whole group, her whole everything that she had over there at the CDC is now gone. They just wiped out the whole division. So now she's unemployed. So, you know, it's just crazy what's going on everywhere. And y'all, this shutdown, and I don't want to speak it because power is in the tongue, but we have to be aware come Christmas time, there's a lot of people financially being affected by this shutdown. And we have to remember that when we're making gifts. Some people that would normally be able to buy more inexpensive gifts are not going to be able to buy those expensive gifts this year. A lot of people are not, they don't have the paychecks coming in. They're some of them aren't even working, some of them are being fired. And I know, like I said, my stepdaughter just did it. Y'all need to take all of this stuff into consideration when you're making gifts. And if you don't normally make a lot of inexpensive gifts, you might want to reconsider that this year. There's going to be a lot of people hurting financially that would still love to get gifts and be able to give people things, but they're not going to be able to spend what they would normally spend. So think about that when you're putting concepts together. Try to come up with some really cute, inexpensive things that we can still offer people, that they're going to be able to still maybe, you know, purchase things that they would normally not have to purchase. But reality is reality, y'all. And there is a whole lot of people that is being affected by this. And let's just say that the shutdown lasts 2 months. Okay, well, that's back up by Christmas or right before Christmas. But do you know how far behind they already are from that shutdown? They got to catch up. You know what I mean? So I don't care if they missed but 1 month. That 1 month, there's a whole lot of people that's payday to payday. So that 1 month now has thrown them completely off of all their bills. And sadly to say, it's probably going to be more than 1 month. So, you know what I mean? So, I mean, think about that when you're making concepts. Maybe spend a little bit more time making a few inexpensive concepts, because there is going to be a lot of people around you that were affected. Let me see. Exactly. That tongue has power. Claim things from the Lord. Do not curse your. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Hello, still classy in chat. Hey, Lillian. So true, classy. I'm already seeing the caution. And yes, yes. Margaret says, I'm still looking for the champagne bubble bath at Dollar Tree. Keep looking, baby. I'm seeing other people posting them. They're finding them. Heart to Heart says, so true. Shant said, I had 3 family members. Yes, less money. Shant, it's no joke. It is no joke. And if we are blessed enough that we haven't been affected personally, don't think that there's not a whole bunch of people around us that aren't. And we've got to consider that, y'all. We have to consider it. So true, classy. Loretta says, Catherine said, sorry to hear about your daughter job. She will get through it. Been there. I know. But it's not just my stepdaughter. It's a whole, like Shant just said, 3 people that she knows personally. So, I mean, it's no joke. I've got the red heart cellophane that I use for Valentine. It turns out, yes, it does turn out pretty. Terry said, I'm making inexpensive concepts. I also have pre-made gifts. That's fabulous. Got to stay mindful of the economy. Yes, we do. Thank you for all the prayers for us and the shout down. Absolutely, Dorothy. Estella says, Pop Shelf has a champagne bubble bath for $3. Shaking my head. Yeah, well, if it lasts, keep watching. They might run a sale on it one day. I heard that those candles that we got, y'all, that Pop Shelf is getting in more, and that they're going to run another sale. They just don't know when, but they're going to do another. They're trying to get rid of all them candles. Evidently, they're being discontinued. So they said that they were getting in more and that they're not sure when, but there would be another dollar sale on those Pop Shelf the 3 wick. Robbie said, oh, yes, ma'am. Even when it was a different administration, my bread and butter was the inexpensive gifts. I did well with all of them, but those were flying. Absolutely. KOK said, Margaret, I got to get some of that too. Yeah, that red is pretty. Gifts of love. My daughter-in-law was affected too. I'm sorry to hear that, baby. My baby girlfriend is affected by the shutdown also. Yeah, Jeanette, it's sad, honey. Margaret said, it's hard to use chocolate in gifts in Texas. The sun will get it. Yeah, it sure will. It will everywhere. It will even when in the wintertime. the sun will get it. Even when the temperature's cold. I didn't even realize that, but it does. I'm late, but out here in these streets looking for bubble bath or any Onyx items. No luck. I'm sorry, darling. Hopefully you find some soon. You've just got to keep looking. It's hard when both adults and a family work and get laid off. Oh my God. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I know when I went on strike at my job years ago, and it was two of us at the time, it was hard. We were on strike and no income coming in, but you know, glory to God, we made it. But yeah, it's rough. Rachel said it's getting crazy, so we're going to have to be extra careful this holiday season because people are going to be desperate and angry. Absolutely, Rachel. That's another good point. And like I said, I don't want to speak this out loud. Y'all are going to have to be on your P's and Q's out there for sure. Because when people are desperate, they will do anything to get, gifts and stuff. So yes, you're definitely right, Rachel. We cannot go out without, we have to be prayed up from the floor up every time we step out. Heck, even in your homes now with it is. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. Christina said, hey, y'all basket makers. Hey, King's Basket said, hey, Rachel. Amanda 614. Oh, I touched it and she's gone. Exactly, Rachel, she said. Terry said, classy, why did I put the lip perfumes back? I don't know, Terry. Why didn't I get them all when they had a case when I was in there? I'm asking myself the same thing. Why? Why didn't I get them all when I could? So I'm asking myself the same thing, baby. Because we try to be disciplined and sometimes we're disciplined on the wrong things. Robbie said, I pray to the Lord Jesus, who is my provider. He owns camels on 1,000 hills. Absolutely, Robbie. Dorothy said, thank God for the basket community to use my gift to make room for me. Oh, absolutely, Dorothy. Never in a million. Jesus be a fence. Yes, never in a million. Alicia said, thanks for sharing that information. We all need to stay prayed up. Yes, yes. King said, yes, never in a million. Hey, y'all. Hey, Pamela. Welcome in, baby. We're all going to make it. Just remember, money is a resource, but God is our source. Absolutely. Absolutely. Be a little bit more kind and considerate when people are out there trying to, want to know if we have things that are a little bit more inexpensive and know where they're coming from, y'all. So when somebody says that, it's not somebody that's just trying to get you to lower your price. It's somebody that's really trying to get a gift and they're trying to find out what's the most inexpensive thing that we have. And we need to treat them with the same respect as if they were buying a $200 gift basket because we never know when it could be us. So, we just have to, like I said, try to make inexpensive gifts, make them as pretty and as cute as you can, where they can be proud to gift them, even though they didn't have to pay much for them. Jeanette said, I carry Bloesia. I hear you, Smithereen. I hear you when I'm out selling products. That's right. Crafty Leo said, amen, gifts of love. Pamela said, hey, Brenda Huckleby. Let me see here, y'all. I'm trying to hit refresh here. Y'all are definitely making the likes match. I appreciate y'all. 157 likes and 167 watching. Y'all are doing fabulous. Never in a Million said, if it feels dangerous, be safe, y'all. Look, they can they can have them. I'll drive off and leave these gifts tables and the tents. I hear you, Never in a Million. They can have them. Absolutely. But anyway, y'all, let me show y'all a couple of these that I did do up this year. Now, last time, y'all remember these were my favorite socks. I was calling him Grouchy the whole time, and it's Grumpy. And I know y'all tried to probably correct me, and I kept right on calling him Grouchy. But my Grumpy that said current mood is Grumpy. I made these last year, y'all, but I put the Kit Kats in it because, they were red and they matched it perfectly. This year, I'm throwing some earbuds in there. I haven't wrapped my ribbon around this one yet. I did this one just at the last minute, but you don't have to put chocolate in with these socks, even though, I love doing the candy ones because the candy ones do go. They love getting those, at least in my area, for the kids and the teens. So my candy went really, really good. And I will have some, but I'm trying to put other stuff in there that might would, make, just a cute a gift that they can still look at, that a teen might would want. And they always like them earbuds and stuff. They go through them left and right, so they can never have too many of those. So that's another thing you can put together with some socks, is some earbuds. And now y'all know that last time I did all of my socks one way, except for the Cheez-Its, and I did them like this. Well, I did a lot more this way this time. Would Shant say, come on here and preach, sis. God is our resources. Yeah, yes, yes. Well said, Miss Dorothy. So true. Let me see. How much are you going to price those? It depends on what's in them, baby. The candy ones won't be as much as the ones with the wallet and all of that. So it really depends on what you're putting in them. Hey, still classy in chat, praying for everyone. Thank you, Rosie. Let me see. Hey, Sonia, welcome in, baby. Jeanette says, where Pooh and I set up normally don't have any issues, but you never know. If somebody wants you, act like a fool. That's true. Hey, Miss Nene, Brenda said. Denise is praying. Hey, Michelle Moore, welcome, baby. Sabrina said, I wish the lip perfumes looked more happier. They look sad or mad. The lip, you think so? I love the lips perfumes. I think they just look seductive. They look sexy. They ain't supposed to be smiling. They're supposed to be seductive. Let me see. Sedona said 174 watching. Can we get her to 200 likes? Thank you, Sedona. Catherine says, not trying to predict, but I've said I know how everything is going up and that I'm going to keep a lot in mind when making and pricing. Yes, but I'll just have to accept whatever God lets sell. That's true. That's true. All we can do is our best. That's it. So anyway, so here's another one. I did some Tootsie Rolls, and because the packaging was, wide, I did my socks side by side like I did my, and I have some of the Cheetos this year. It was a different, I think I had to get a different flavor of the Cheetos this time. But there's doing some Tootsie Rolls. I just did my little socks and then folded them sideways and put them in there. I know we still have to watch the Tootsie Rolls, but not like you would the chocolate. But like I said, last year, the candy ones went really, really quick for me. So I really didn't have much of a problem. Let me see. Jeanette said, them some sassy, classy lips. They say, and buy me. That's right. They are. Let me see here. These are, yeah, the Cheez-Its I had to get this year are called smoked cheddar. They didn't, in the store I went into, they didn't have the regular ones, but they still work. They look good in there anyway. And these were my Cheez-Its I did, like I did last year. I just used the smoked cheddar, but like I said, those should be just as good. And then the Reese's, and this is for Amari, y'all. So these won't be going out. I'm going to do these for Amari, even though the Reese's go really, really fast. So I might have to do up a couple more for the street. But man, does Reese's, they melt really quick. But anyway, so the double bubble. Also, y'all, if y'all want the socks, I mean, they're normally just the regular adult size, but if you want, you can, like on the long one, I put, even though I pulled them apart, and I'm going to show y'all how I did my socks. They normally show that little heel thing over there. I undo mine and straighten them from the front as if you were sliding them on your leg so that you don't see that heel. I'll show you that in a minute. And then I just slid the tag back over it again so that they could see what size they were. But with these, you can cut it, or you can put, a little one of our stickers over that, cut this off, and you can still lay this down in the bottom and inside if you want, or you can cut it and slide it right on the back in between the little thing here. And then that way, when they flip it over, if they want to see what size the sock is, of course, don't leave all that, just cut that. And you can put it inside or you can put it in the back, just in case they say what size you would have it on there. Let me see. Gina says, gotta go. Nice. Should I say to meet you, class? I'll be watching your channel time to time. Have a blessed evening. Well, I look forward to it, Gina, and I appreciate you coming in. Gina says, bye, everyone. Gotta go. Everyone has a blessed day and night and be safe. Thank you, Gina, and I appreciate you coming in, baby. So that's an idea with the double bubble. And let me see if I have any more of the... Okay, this was another one that I'm going to do up. And I know that they like these because my grands like them. And Danielle's already been begging me for them. The ring pops. And these are the little circles that you can take and right over that little price tag right here. And then cut this. And then you've got the size. And you can just slide it, like I said, right underneath that thing on the back, if you're wanting to do that. But let me show you what I'm talking about with these socks when you're making these. These I'm going to just put the ring pops going up the side. And of course, you see I don't have my thread or anything in here right now. But these are going to be on the side. And normally, if you just take these socks the way they come, they're going to have this sticking out on them. So when they're folded and you try to put them in here, you're going to see that heel. And I don't like that at all. So what I do is I undo the socks and I just slide my hand down in there as if I'm putting them on my legs in the front. And I straighten them out. And that way you've got them where you can do them regular long. It's hard for me trying to do things over in front of a camera instead of in front of myself. But anyway, you do that and now you have a long, perfect sock. You don't have to worry about the heel. And so whenever you put it in there, whichever way you want to fold it or whatever, you've got a straight sock all the way down. You can leave this up if you want and let that part show, or you can tuck that under and bring the bottom down, depending on how you want your sock to look. But the thing is once you straighten it out, you don't see that heel anymore. So if you're going to have to lay them long ways, take them apart, put your hand down in there and straighten them out so that you don't see that heel. And then that way, when you put your candy or whatever else you're putting in here, the packaging is going to look much, much better. Okay. And please, y'all, don't take these socks, these little thin socks like this, and just glue dot them to the box. And now you got all that box left. It doesn't look right. And I don't expect you to take and waste all of your shred either, but something like this is perfect for giving you some height in one of these things. So if you've got any of these, just take it and fold it to give yourself some height. And then that way, whenever you put your socks in, it's going to raise your sock up and get them to the top where they're supposed to be. And then they're going to look much nicer after you put the shred in or whatever. So don't just leave them down in there, just putting stuff in and everything's a different height. You want all your height. You want your socks, your perfume, whatever else you're putting in here to all be level. But make sure you try to... Now, if you're going sideways with your box, you know, where you're doing them this way, depending on how bad your socks are or where the thing is at, you may not have to straighten them out. You can just fold it and they'll work. But if they don't, do the same thing, straighten them out straight, and then put them in that way so that they look better. It makes all the difference in the world getting that heel out of the view. So that's just a hint doing your socks. Let me see. This, now, if you're doing a pair of socks like this, you don't need to worry about it because they're only like the ankle socks. Let me try to see if I can raise this back up a little. I don't know what y'all are seeing. But anyway, that's using one of the Roses perfume sprays and some sunglasses and a pair of ankle socks. Okay. So that's another design you can use with socks, and it can be any sock, and you can fold them. It doesn't have to be the ankle. You can take the sock and go all the way up and put a rose right here in that space. Make these however you want them. Use whatever you want in them. Because anything that you got on hand, I'm going to tell you what these are perfect for, y'all. If y'all do penny shopping or 90% off shopping or anything like that, you know you're trying to make these inexpensive. So in order to be able to keep the prices down really, really low, put your penny items in here. Put your 90% off items in here. That way you can keep your prices really low and still, you can sell them inexpensive and still make your profit. Now, if you go start trying to put a lot of expensive items in here, people don't want to spend a lot of money for a small concept. They just don't. I don't either. You know, I was talking to S. Marie about that earlier. You know, you can take a really expensive item and put it in something small, and they're not going to want to pay for it. They're just not going to want to give you the money for it. So put your more expensive items in an actual basket where you can ask for your money. And in these smaller, inexpensive concepts, put your inexpensive items, something that's not going to cost you much to make, so you can sell them inexpensive. If you go putting a lot of expensive stuff in there, they're going to still be, don't let me say that, they could be still sitting on your table for the next holiday because people don't like to pay a lot of money for small gifts. That's what I have found. So try to use your really inexpensive items so that you can keep these kind of gifts really expensive, because when they see them like this, they're going to expect them to be inexpensive. Let me see. Here's a man's set doing it like that. So it's not just for women. That's using a pair of men's socks. I just put some of the True Religion and one of the men's body sprays and a pair of glasses. Now, you don't have to do that. That's just me showing you items that I have, because y'all know I have a whole bunch of glasses. So you can do them for the men just like you can for the ladies. Okay. These gifts aren't just for teens, and they're not just for ladies. They can be for kids. And as you see, if you go over in S. Marie's, she did them with the toboggans and the gloves, and you definitely can. You can do them like here. This is another wallet, and I put a pair of my leopard gloves in here and a pair of glasses. I haven't got the ribbon on here yet, but I will. I'm just trying to give y'all some different ideas. You can even put a simple stack of prayer cards in here with a wallet. That's really pretty right there. And that's nothing but some prayer cards and a wallet. So it's whatever you have in your inventory. If you're trying to, have a variety for all ages, just look around, see what you have that you can. You see, I can't see the comment. I got things popping up. I know I'm missing a lot, y'all, but I was spending so much time reading the comments. I'm not able to give y'all the stuff, so I'll try to go back and read what y'all were saying. Robbie had to go to Bible study. All right, baby dolls, pray for all of us, please. Amanda said, I love how you tie the bows. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Margaret said, remember to create the illusion of a large gift. Yes, absolutely. Never to me, it's so true. I listen to my customers say, why would I spend $25 on something small when I can add $5 or $10 to get a basket? I took that as a learning opportunity. Absolutely. Even the little 27-cent plastic containers. Where'd I put them? I know I got one up here. Y'all, I've run out of space to put anything in here. But even just elevating it, something as little as this, something as little as that, and it's still literally 2 items. They're going to pay me more for that in that concept than if I'd have just put it down in something small. You know what I mean? Even though this is small, it's still elevated. It's in a gift basket. They would want to give that to somebody more than a flat. You know what I mean? So they'd be willing to pay me more for that than they would for this. So, and I know I'm making y'all dizzy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make y'all dizzy. But just letting you know that, just it's just all about, you know, fooling the eye. So these little tiny plastic containers, that's why I was trying to tell everybody, get them, y'all. They're cheap, they're inexpensive, them little containers, and you can really elevate gifts, you know, with them really, really well. Rosie said, beautiful, love the flats. Thank you, baby. Amanda says, are those flat boxes linked in the chat? They are, but let me have her do it again, so you don't have to dig for it. Danielle, please put the small flat boxes in the chat again. Thank you, baby. Everybody is saying thank you so much for all your help. Let me see. She's going to add it again, y'all, so just be watching. Miss Nene, Miss KOK, thank you all you guys for joining my live today. I truly appreciated it while trying to build my channel. Hats off. Just I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I missed that. See, y'all, I don't get notifications. I do not. If somebody does not tag me in something, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna see it. Okay, Danielle just put it back in there in the chat, so you can see them. Now I bought the 50 pack, but you don't have to buy the 50 pack. And these are not that expensive. They're not that expensive. I think they're only, I don't know how much they are, but they're not $1. They're like 70 cents or something like that, end up being a piece. The more you buy, the less they are. So they're not expensive. That pink is really pretty, and the red. Thank you, baby. They said, thank you, Danielle. You're welcome, sweetheart. Twin Party of 5 said, wow, perfect man. Hey, Twins Party 5, I don't think I saw you come in. Like I said, I'm trying to just get some stuff out here, because when you start reading, it's hard. Let me see, I'm trying to pop back and see what funny is. My trend at work is wearing all the funny socks. My coworkers in management literally gets a kick out of it. I bet they do. What kind of socks you have on today, they say. Robbie said, Miss Classy, you're having a time with that sneezing. Girl, it's been rough tonight, more than normal. I hope now that I'm thinking about it, it don't happen again. Bye, everyone. Gotta go. Everyone have a blessed night and be safe. Oh, I already read that one, so I think I caught Gina when she did that. The cupcake boxes are sold out. The 30 ones are sold out. LBE in her community chat, Loretta, go to LBE's community chat and look. She had some that was 20 of them, and they weren't sold out the last I looked. They could be now, but go to LBE's community page and look for the 20 pack, or on Amazon and look for the 20 pack. They do have a 20 pack that was not sold out. Not the cupcake boxes, the flat boxes. Isn't that what she's shown? Oh, she put cupcake. I told her to put the flats. Hold on. Danielle, you put the cupcakes. I said the flats. No, you put cupcakes. Put the flat ones. Okay. She's in the middle playing a video game, so she isn't half listening to me. She's going to put it again, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, but like I said, the cupcake boxes, try the 20 pack. They were available. Hobby Lobby also has the boxes if you don't want to buy a lot of boxes at one time. Well, Estella, they have, you don't have to buy 50 of them on Amazon either. They have, I think, as little as 20 or maybe even 10. I think I saw one with 10. So, but when you go to the link, okay, she just put it in. When you go to the link, if you look down, it gives you different amounts that you can buy, 50, 10, 20, whatever. So you can buy whatever you want. Just know that the more you buy, the cheaper the boxes come out to be each. So just keep that in mind. But you may not want to start off buying 50 and then you don't end up, wanting to make a bunch. So I like ordering things in large quantities. Classy, what would you price those sock concepts for? 10? I try to look at it this way, Angela. I don't want, even in my sock concepts, I want to make at least a $10. It's not worth me to not make at least $10 on a gift. So even if I'm like Felicia, I don't have a problem saying $12 for a gift. So if I have like $2 invested in it and I want to make at least a $10 profit, which I've never, to be honest, now this was last year. Last year I sold all my flats for 15 and had zero problem at all. But there again, last year the socks were hard to come by. They're everywhere this year. But last year the socks were hard to come by. We bought them all up and everybody was looking for them. But I want to make at least $10 on a concept. So if I have to say $12 to get my $10 profit on them, then I'll say $12. But like I say, that's personal. If you're using a dollar, I mean, penny items or whatever, or you got them socks for next to nothing, you know, then you can sell them for whatever you want to sell them for. But you know, it is definitely personal preference. There's nothing wrong at all with selling them for $10. Absolutely not. That wallet and prayer card's really cute. Isn't it cute? Don't those prayer cards match that wallet perfectly? That color was just, as Chosen says, they belong together. She does the Mariah Carey scenario. Just delivered, Amazon just delivered my package. Yay! But yeah, I did. I like that prayer card and wallet too. And I think I have one or two more of those wallets. So I can actually make up a couple of more. Another thing, and y'all, it doesn't even have to be, look, y'all got any of these? Just open up one of these. This is just, y'all can put anything in these. When I say anything, it's literally whatever you have. Put you one of those eye masks in there. If any of y'all have them sprays, if not, you can use whatever you happen to have. Now I don't have any shred behind that. I'm just trying to show you how fast you can make up a little concept. Okay. It does not have to be anything expensive. Anything that you have. I don't have any of my yellow dot stuff down here. If I did, I would show y'all the stuff I got for a penny. You can make really, really cute concepts using your little penny items. But it literally, you can put anything in these boxes and they're going to look really, really cute. As long as you arrange it and put your colors right, you can put just about anything you want in here. Also, don't think that it has to be no higher than this, because that is not true. As long as you bring these items up to match all the way around. And I hope this makes sense. Hold on a minute. Okay. See these? Remember these that we have? This is a little higher. It's higher than this box. Okay. That's okay. As long as I've got my box that same height all the way around, I'll be able to tape it and it's going to look level. Okay. So I put this in, it was higher. I put one of these in here. I had to put a little bit more of my plastic wrap. I put a little bit extra of this underneath to bring this up as high as this. And I did the same thing with my little, what are these, hand loofahs or whatever. I just brought up underneath it. I put a little piece of my foam board in here to make that stiff. Raised it up a little bit more with this, got him all level. Now when I tape my box, it's okay because it's level all the way around. So don't think if it's just too high that you can't do it. You can't do it if you're wanting to have one high side and one low side, because that's not going to look right. But raise your whole area all the way around to be level by raising it, just baskets or whatever, and you can put whatever size you want in here. Just do it all the way around. Okay. And that right there is another little concept. I don't have ribbons on these. I was just putting stuff together to explain the height thing so that you would know that you can put something higher than that box. Okay. Just do it all the way around. I'm up to my eyes in these socks, so that's why I'm doing the ornaments. Yeah, them ornaments are adorable, Margaret. They are adorable and an easy way to put them in there. Thanks for the tip on the height and box. Yes, yes. A lot of people think you can't do it. Oh, it's too high. Yes, you can. Deborah Burrell said, hey, still class and everyone just now coming on. Well, welcome in, baby. Sharika Hendricks said, great info about the height. Yes, it's a great tip for sure. Margaret said, I wrap my flat boxes with foil Christmas paper to elevate the gift. There you go. Anything, whatever you can to elevate it. Terry said, I meant height. Oh, I know what you mean, baby. Miss V Design said, thank you, still classy. You got my creator's wheels turning. Good. Margaret said, I'll be working till midnight tonight after seeing all these concepts. Great. The Crafty Cactus by Mashanta. Hey, still classy. Hey, baby, welcome in. I know I got stuff just kind of laying all out, y'all. I'm just trying to go quick and give y'all these. I'm just trying to give you lots of tips and ideas on these things that I've learned as I've been making them. Same thing like what I'm talking about with this. See how I've got the facial wipes here, you know, the ones we got from Ollie's. Look, I got the gloves down here. They're not level. See how that does not look right? You don't want to do that. You want everything in the box to be level. So you would take some of this or whatever, and you would put them underneath both of the gloves and bring them up. I'm telling y'all, it makes all the difference in the world that your items be level in this. They look really, really cheaply put together and thrown together when you put things in there and just throw a pair of socks in the bottom flat part of the box. Please don't do that. It's not going to look good. Will you sell them? Maybe. But will they look as good as if you took just a second to raise them up? No, they're not. They're just not going to look as good. So it's not a big deal. This, whatever you got, just raise it up and level everything out. And they will look so much better. Let me see. I think that was it of the flats that I had over here that I was wanting to show you. Those were my tips of my flats, so that hopefully y'all know that it can be anything from candy to socks to perfumes to sunglasses to pedicure sets to whatever we have. And I know a bunch of y'all got these. They can be used, okay? You think the hand couldn't fit, fold it where you can, put it in there, or put one of your smaller loofahs in there if you wanted another loofah. Whatever you happen to have. I didn't happen to have a loofah that matched, but I had one of the hand gloves. So I folded it till that it would fit and look right in there. And just, you know, it's just match up your stuff, put your heights all the same, and you can make some really, really pretty concepts with these flats. Let me see. Those are beautiful, still classy. Thank you, Victoria. Good evening, class and everyone. Joanna Basket. Hey, baby, welcome in. Nessa said, these are stunning, classy. I'm late to class. That's all right, baby. You can go back and look at them. I'm so glad to see you. And Nessa, girl, that gift that you just posted, oh my God, you knocked it out of the park. It is gorgeous. Let me see. Carol said, read 2 Chronicles 7:14. We are obligated to pray for our I think you missed your last word, baby. It was at the enemies. I don't know what that scripture is, but obligated to pray for our, I missed the last part. Mashanta, I'm going to have to watch the replay to see the other concepts. These are beautiful. Thank you, baby. Hey, Classy and Chad. Hey, Constance, welcome in. Crafty Granny said, read 2 Chronicle. I will, baby. I definitely will, honey. Wait, Nessa posted, oh, honey, never in a million. She gonna knock your socks off, baby. You wait. That's her star gift for 2025, and it is definitely a star gift. Wait till you see it. But anyway, guys, those are a few ideas on some of these flats. If you have any other questions, I'll have Danielle post the boxes, the flat ones here. And like I said, the cupcake boxes of the ones that are behind here, the 30 count is sold out, but the 20 count was not the last time I checked. But anyway, if any of y'all have just come in and you have not subscribed to me, I would hope that you would. I come on every Saturday at 7 Eastern, and I would love to have you on. So take the time to hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions after the live, if I haven't seen them in the chat, Please go back into the replay, put your questions down there, and I will be more than happy to answer them. I try to go back and read every one of my comments, and I answer each and every one of them. So these are just some ideas on some really, and y'all, these would be perfect for a vending event. Perfect vending event. That's the kind of stuff people that come to these vending events love to just grab and go. So these are perfect if you have a vending event. Get some of these little cute ones together. Use whatever you have in your stockpile, and you'll be good to go. Okay. There again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be happy to answer them to the best of my ability, anyway. And I want to thank you guys for coming in and hanging with me for 85 minutes in here. Y'all know I love you, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And y'all, I can't believe it. We almost made it to 200 likes tonight. We 186 likes. Y'all are awesome, and I appreciate it. So anybody that comes in and watches the replay, if you have any questions, please let me know. Anybody that's in the live, if you have any questions and I missed it, I'm sorry. Put it in the replay, and I promise to go back and I'll check them out. Okay, y'all? Let's lift each other up in prayer, guys. Encourage each other. Let me see. I know I missed some of y'all's comments, but if I didn't stop reading, I would have never been able to show the gifts. So I am truly sorry. Another tip is to add silica packets to absorb. Yes, and I have some of those, but the ones that I got from the bin are the gigantic ones. So they're not going to fit in this, but I do need to get some of the tiny ones. Sandra said, I love all of your gifts. If my people who are called by my name, if my people who are called by my name, she's talking about the Bible verse, that crafty granny. That is one of my favorite verses. Alicia said, I sold a few journal flat concepts. Yes, I had one of them made too, and I don't have it up here. I did put some with a journal and an ink pen. That's another perfect gift idea, guys, for these is the journals like the ones we just got from Pop Shelf. Those are perfect in these little flats. 13 more likes for 200. I know, right? Hopefully the people that come in and watch the replay will hit the likes and get them likes on up there. Let me see. Rhonda said, we understand. LOL. Leola said, this is great information and beautiful concepts. Thank you, darling. Miss V said, thank you, Still Classy. We appreciate you so much, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Beautiful concept, Still Classy. Love you. Love you back, Andrea. Thank you, baby. Brenda said, good night, everyone. Good night, sweetheart. All right, guys. I will lift every one of y'all up in prayer. Y'all do the same. Miss Nene says, good night, Brenda. Good night, baby doll. To all of y'all, thanks again for popping in. Let me see. I know I've missed some of y'all's messages, and once I sign out, I won't be able to see them till tomorrow. But I will go back and look at these, and also the easiest way is to in the replay chat. I'll have Danielle post both of them. Like I said, the 30-pack that I've got listed that I bought mine for, and the cupcake boxes are sold out, but check for the 20-pack. Okay. Sean said, I made it through the wild live. Yeah, but you have sleeping. You ain't even making any sense. I made it through the wild. You meant the whole live, right, Sean? You made it through the whole live. I'm glad, darling. Get you some rest, baby. Alicia said, enjoyed your live as always. May God bless each of you with sweet rest on your pillow. Thank you, darling. Sandra said, I made my granddaughter take over driving so that I could watch the live. Well, I'm so glad you did, baby. Thank you. Cecilia said, prayers to everyone. Amanda says, great live. Good night, everyone. Thanks, Amanda. Good night, darling. Thank you, Classy, for sharing. You're welcome, Terry. Sedona is still trying to get some more thumbs up. Turbin said, Miss Classy and the class hearts. Be blessed. Thank you, baby. Donna said, good night, Classy. Good night, Donna. I'm glad you enjoyed it, darling. Alicia said, Proverbs 16:3. Commit your actions to the Lord, and he will establish your plans in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen, Alicia. Loretta said, somebody's asking you, can you show how to do the bow on the flat concept? Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, let me get, I think I've got a little cheap piece of ribbon over here somewhere. Hold on. Um, hold on. It's super simple, y'all. Hold on. Let me try to find some ribbon. I think I got some of my little stuff in here. Okay, this is little, but you'll still get the idea because I think you're just trying to see how it's on the box. Let me try to get the video right, y'all. It's so easy, y'all. I'm left-handed, so y'all might have to take that into consideration when you're seeing what I do. But anyway, you just take your ribbon. I start at the corner over here. I don't know if I got this long enough. I think I do. Y'all, I don't know how I'm going to show this or how you're going to see it because I do these sitting in my lap. So this is challenging to me. Let me see. Are you seeing? Nope. Let me get it down a little bit more. Okay. Let me see. Like I said, I'm a lefty. So you right-handed people are probably at it a different way. And I don't even know if you're going to see it. Let me see. All I can do is try to do it. Oh, y'all, I don't know where to set this camera for y'all to be able to see that. Hold on. Trying to bend it. Trying to raise it up and bend it down. Let me try that. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see that or not. Anyway, I start at the bottom corner, okay, just like that. I bring this side up to the top corner, and I bring, y'all aren't seeing, I don't know where to put the camera at for y'all to see this, y'all. I'm not used to doing stuff like this on camera for y'all to see. I need to watch Never in a Million. She be behind the scenes and still able to show y'all stuff. Okay, let me try. This corner here, okay, I bring this side up. There again, I'm left-handed, y'all. Y'all bring that side up. Then I take this side over here and I bring it up around to that same corner. Okay, is that making any sense? The back should look like this. Okay, I'll do it again. There again, like I said, y'all are probably going to be backwards because I'm lefty. Start at the bottom corner. Bring this up to this corner. Bring this around and under and up to the same corner. We're trying to meet up at this left-hand corner up here. Then you just take it. Now, I'm not cutting this off of my reel, y'all. But I'm just showing you how to do it. And then you just tie it. Just tie it. Pull it tight. I'm a lefty, so y'all are going to be doing it backwards from me. Just that quick. You have a bow. I did this side too long. But you brought it here on this corner, however you want it, however wide you want it, move it up, okay, and up to that corner, and your back should look like that, okay, and you just tie it in the corner, ducktail your little sides. I'll do it again in case y'all didn't see it. Trying, because I don't know when I'm lifting it up if I'm taking you out of the camera view. Okay, so take your ribbon. You want to have some excess on this right side because it has to be enough to go underneath, come up over, and still tie. Okay, so you want to have enough excess for that. Start on your bottom corner, bring this up to this corner, go underneath this side, and bring this up to that corner over here. Now you've met in your top corner, and you tie it. Literally as simple as that. Like I said, I normally have it in my lap, so this is hard leaning over here like that. You just tie it. And then if you have to straighten your ribbon or your bow or twist it to get your little thing right, it's as simple as that, y'all. Okay? That part's hanging, but you would cut it. That's the back. So you start here, take it under, bring it up here, take it under, bring it up here. You're meeting up at your top corner. But hopefully that made sense, y'all. I don't know, because I don't know what y'all are seeing. Have a blessed night. I will check on and see if you're hiring. If we are still hiring for our work from home positions, training is from home too. When we provide the computers, I'll let you know Tuesday. Dun, dun. Oh, well, I don't want no work from home job. Are you telling me for my stepdaughter? She's in another state, baby. She's up in Memphis. Let me see. Uh, Estella said, thanks, Danielle. Letta said, I see it. Hey, still classy and designers. Miss Nene, good night. Perfect. Never in a million. You could see it, never in a million. Because I sure couldn't tell what y'all were seeing. You are so right about raising up your product. Yes, Claudia. Doesn't it make all the difference in the world? All the difference in the world. It really does. Leola said, I'm able to see it. Okay, good. Yes, I got it. Thanks. You're welcome, baby. I've done a few of those like that. It's easy. Let me see. Yes, I got it. Thanks. I've done a few of those like that, and it's easy once you get the hang of it. Yes, it is. Got it. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, baby. Thank you. I got it. 203. Sadonna, look at there. Look at God. Look at there. We got our 200 likes. I appreciate it, y'all. All right. We're going to get on off, y'all. And I appreciate y'all hanging. And I'm glad y'all like most of these things. Oh, Sandra said we're hiring in 45 states for your daughter. Yeah, that's my stepdaughter, baby. And she's in Memphis, but I will sure let her know about it. And thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that so much. Great job on the likes, everyone. Yes, fabulous. Y'all don't forget to go over and take a peek at S. Marie's flats, too, y'all. She showed some today. And with some toboggans and gloves and some kid stuff. Pop over and look at hers, y'all. Hers are adorable as well. Okay? All right, guys. I'm really getting off this time. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you guys next Saturday. And we'll talk then, okay? See you later, y'all. Bye for now.